Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Another happy, beautiful Sunday in the state of Texas. What are we going to be talking about today? For the last couple of weeks, or for the last talk, we talked about where managers and how managers do add value onto a team, and the focus really was on new manager, right? A new manager joins a team. How do they strategically add value and build that trust, right? Build that right foundation so that the relationship from that point on becomes mutual, become based on trust, and then they can effectively lead and manage the team towards success. It's a very important topic because if you don't, again, this really applies especially to a new manager joining a new team. If you don't set the right relationships to build that proper foundation, it becomes a very rough road and a very tough hill to climb as you continue to lead the team. And finding success with this team is going to be very difficult. So the point I want to make for today is joining a team. You got to be very strategic. And I used an example last week of let's say you join a team of you're going to be a manager of a team of developers, and you realize as part of your onboarding process that there was no documentation. This documentation is scarce. You cannot find the right tools. You cannot understand the right processes because nobody really took the time to document those processes. The first thing you probably want to do as a manager is document those things. Yes, the tendency would be to ask somebody to document it, but no. As a manager joining a team, I will actually document those processes, right? And I will do some things that developers just don't have time to do, because developers find them as managerial kind of things, right? I may not be writing code, but I'll write documentation, set up meetings for them to collaborate, maybe write some unit tests, yes, write some unit tests, just to understand the development process, right? But do things that developers don't find fun to do, which they think is managerial to do, and do those things on their behalf, right? Again, if you think about the fact that we're there to serve, as a manager, you're there to serve the team and not necessarily the other way around. You're actually there to serve them, to unblock them, to enable them, to empower them. You'll be looking for things that they don't necessarily find attractive to do as part of their daily job and do those things. And then maybe over time you can mentor and coach them to actually like doing those things. Okay? So those are the kind of things that I want to do. Again, be very strategic in joining the team and not thinking that anything needs to be fixed immediately, right? But identify gaps of things that they don't want to do because they don't find it attractive, but it's necessary for their team performance, for the team satisfaction, and it's necessary for the team scale. Identify those things, do those things on their behalf, and you'll start to build and gain trust when you join this team. Okay, so I hope that was useful. Anybody has any comments, please feel free to comment. And until then, we will see you next time. Thank you.